Hi, my name is George Cobia. I'm Director of Tennis at Pensacola Athletic Center. And with me today I have Caleb, Cobia, and Jennifer Pfeiffer, and they're going to help me show you what the ready position looks like. This is a basic position that all players start with. The ready position is both feet together, racket out in front, both hands on the racket. Whether you hit a one-handed backhand or a two-handed backhand, the racket's out in front. Slide this hand down for me and show me two hands. Two hands stacked on top. That would be a two-handed backhand, okay? Jennifer's on the baseline down there, the ready position. Now this is the most common error made with the ready position when you're at the net. The tennis ball is on this side. Let's say the tennis ball moves over to this direction. The player maintains the ready position with the net. Your ready position is not related to the net. It's related to where the tennis ball is. So take Caleb, turn and show me. There's your ready position. So wherever the tennis ball goes, the racket stays up in front and the player is following the tennis ball, okay? Jennifer's on the baseline. Watch her show me a ready position, Jennifer. All right, so Jennifer, when she plays, she's not in such a rigid ready position. Relax that racket a little bit. One of the things that players don't realize is that you have two ready positions. The first one being on the baseline, your racket is much more relaxed, a much more relaxed racket. Drop that racket down a little bit. There you go. She's ready to play some tennis because she's going to be swinging. When you're playing at the net, you want a very rigid racket, ready position. The racket head is above the handle at all times at the net. That's because that will stop you from swinging. If you have a problem swinging on your volley, then you're holding your racket too low. If you bring your racket head up, and this is what I like to show you just as a tip. So I go with this hand. See this? V for volley. So you want to keep your racket head above the handle at all times. V for volley. That'll keep you from swinging at your volleys. You'll become a much better player. Baseline. Show me your ready position. The racket goes down. In most cases on the baseline, a player, Caleb, can you push out of the way a little bit? Most of the time, the player will hold the racket in a favorite position, forehand or a backhand grip. In Jennifer's case, what do you like to hold? Forehand. She likes to hold the racket in a forehand grip, so show me that forehand grip. So see how her racket is right now? It's automatically dropped over. It is not rigid enough here. It's falling a little bit, and it's okay because she's going to be swinging. Much more time. The ball is traveling from one end of the court all the way to this side, 78 feet away. That racket can be a little more relaxed because you're going to be making full swings. Step back in, Caleb. When you're at the net, the racket doesn't have the luxury of dropping. You've got to be very, very rigid, very controlled. You're dealing with a tennis ball that is traveling at its fastest pace, and you're only dealing with half the tennis court over there, so you can't make a swing. So racket, here comes a ball. Racket goes up in front. That's all it is, okay? I'm George Cobia from Pensacola Athletic Center, and that's your ready position.